for the men who drive oversized lifted trucks like F-250s, Dodge Rams.
Very nice post, very funny, good stuff in there, but I do want to talk to you about the real reason that you're driving that giant monster truck, and it has to do with CAFE standards and the economic crash in 2008. You see, CAFE standards set the mandatory federal level fuel economy standards for all vehicles that are on the road. And back in 2008, when these auto companies, the industry at large, needed this huge bailout of money, we had a unique opportunity, Obama did, to renegotiate those CAFE standards. And I say negotiate because when you're dealing with an industry as powerful and as moneyed as the auto industry, they do kind of get to design their own regulations. It's an awful, sad truth about how things work. So we ratcheted all those up. We set ways for them to expand over time. It was really great. Great things, right? But the auto industry had a little poison pill in there. They came up with this idea that nobody understood at the time. Two guys understood at the time, that said, look, if it's got a bigger wheelbase, it's a bigger vehicle, bigger footprint, then we need to come up with an equation to kind of curtail its requirements on CAFE standards. And so therefore, the bigger the vehicle, the worse the CAFE standards got, the less fuel economy was mandatory. And it didn't seem like a bad idea at the time. There was a paper written right around that same time that analyzed this and said, projected forward, like, boy, by the year 2019, we could be living in the age of super giant driving houses if we take this to its logical conclusion. But that seems crazy. Anyway, so yeah, now all of a sudden they had this vested interest in selling you on larger and larger vehicles. They just really thought it was a great idea. A lot of advertising about that. A lot of stuff that was challenging your masculinity if you weren't driving this really big truck. Advertising, very powerful thing. Why would they want you to drive the bigger truck? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, it's much cheaper to sell you the profit margins are better. A less fuel efficient vehicle that's bigger sells for more and is cheaper to make. It's better profit margins. The other thing is, once vehicles get over a certain weight class, they break free entirely from CAFE standards because they're no longer, road vehicles. They're legally considered actual work trucks. And so they've been moving you up into those vehicles. The Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, for example, is, from what I understand, completely unregulated. You can have any fuel mileage in that thing as you want. But you got to ratchet someone up to that. You got to ratchet somebody up to that. And if you're saying right now, no, I want that big truck because I need that big truck because I like that big truck. Your grandfathers all built the entire fucking America in dinky little step-side pickup trucks. Everything they did. You calling your grandfather a little bitch? Is that what you're saying? That he was a bitch because he didn't have a great big truck? Is that what you're saying about Gramps? That doesn't make any sense. Those guys built the federal highway system. They were ranchers. They did all kinds of stuff. No, it's advertising. And if you think you're immune to advertising, I want you to ask yourself why. Advertising, religion, and war are the three most profitable industries in the universe. They're all against your own personal interest.